A 1. Welcome back to Radiant Pandemonium. I'm your DM, as always, Malcolm Arceus, and we're continuing off where we left, where their group gets their new bearings, a little bit of a break since the last little tuffle, to where Brondel finally gets to meet someone new in his eyes. Well, two new people, Asphodel and Sebastian Eckerberry. What we see, they get their whole entire bearings, food, a little bit of water, look around his whole entire place, and also, the members is a little bit paranoid when it comes to Asphodel, in a certain reason, since he looks straight ahead with like a few magical effects, and left off where Sebastian gave a warning to Aaron, even though he likes him and the whole entire party, he just gives him a very good, clear warning on if anything happens, even the slightest problems, to where she is hurt in any which way, that he would pay tenfold. Now we're continuing off to where the next day he lets you guys stay over his place. You guys are well rested, long rest. If you are missing hit points and like missing your own coverage,
all that shit.
Yeah. And you guys are pretty much well nourished because of like a lot of food that he had set up for you guys, especially the pie.
Feast for us last time, yeah.
Yeah, you guys had like a lot of food, a lot of purge, and a lot of pie.
I love me some pie.
A pie that he's still trying to figure out what name he should call it. But as it is, you guys get your bearings, and Sebastian does like the whole entire morning routine for you, Asphodel. He knocks on your door, walks in, and like taps you. It's like this, alright, rise and shine, come on, get up.
She gets up bright and perky.
Alright, first things
and walks up to the horses.
I was just about okay, never mind. He walks downstairs, waking you all up, and wakes you up, Brondel, like giving you like a few taps.
Yeah, Brondel will wake up nice and slowly because of how big he is.
Asphodel goes does her morning chores with the horses.
Rise and shine, big guy.
I'm up.
Alright, first things first, are you a coffee person? Water, alcohol in the morning?
In the morning, I'd rather take water.
Alright. And, kind of Baron, I'm guessing you need like a little bit of combat? Would you guys like to
I guess.
We got like a few turning docks around here, and like he kind of like taps Aaron and like taps Drift on the back as well, and you see Drift kind of gets up and stretches a little bit, and Aaron does like a whole entire routine to where Sebastian gives Aaron a certain look, a very certain look.
All right.
Like Aaron like gets up, washes, like kind of like preps his pace a little bit, and just walks outside for a little bit to get some stretch, just like start stretching out. Sebastian says, do you do like a lot of morning training or anything?
Not usually, but if need be, I do partake in training sometimes.
If you were to actually ever get your bearings, if you want to get back in training, and if you were over my place, and you see him like walk out the house, if you go about to where you hit that acre where the barn is, take a hard left to go right behind the silo, and there should be like a whole entire training facility over there. I always keep myself combat ready.
Nothing wrong with that.
But if anything, if you need a favor, if you need anything, you know where I am. I just gotta go finish I gotta go fix a few things around this place. I gotta finish looking up here, pairing with my house a little bit.
Yeah.
But the day. But the day is yours. Asphodel said she was going to go check on the horses. Bron, what would you like to do, actually?
You asking me what I want to do?
Yes, sir.
I guess I'll just explore the nearby area because it's fairly new to me.
All right. You go to leave Sebastian's place to like explore around a little bit, or do you? Well, hold on. You said you're gonna explore like the outer ring area, like the area in Sebastian's place, or just all around Sebastian's place?
How about I say just all around Sebastian's place,
All
just
right.
to be safe.
I would say
You
yeah.
go around, look around.
And so you can go ahead and go look around to where you kind of like walk off a little bit. From your choice, like, would you rather go to the right or to the left?
Probably, we came in from more of the left, so I'd say going more right then.
All right, you head down to the right path to where you are in like the town square of Brookshire, Brookshire is if you take a jungle but put it much more in a sand barren landscape to where like there's a lot of trees, a lot of water. It's kind of like a giant mirage, but like more desert, like more like deserty and jungle-like.
Sort of like the jungles in Outworld in
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat.
Okay,
Yeah, I go
kind of like that. And you can see like the sun, like from like a lot of like deserts, like the sun would be like radiating like a lot of heat. So like you'd be like extremely tired from the amount of heat that it's like radiating. You are perfectly fine. Like you're like crisp, fine. Like the heat is kind of bad, but like not super bad, and everything is just very peaceful. Town square, it's like a lot of like merchants, a lot of bars, a lot of like nut bars of just drinking wise, more like just like regular like a few karaoke bars, restaurants, inns with a little bit of, like bar bungalow. There's like a little arena pit. Like if you like explore around here, there's like a bit of an arena pit.
Yeah.
But keeping like your broad view out, what would you like to do as you're like looking around, scoping?
Nothing in particular. I'm just sort of exploring the area, trying to get my bearings.
Walking through like the whole entire corral of Brookshire. Merchants selling like door to door, like a few door to door, a few like outright saying like a few fishes. Come on, a little bit of like silver tails, a lot of yellow tails around here. Good old swordfish. If you want like the big old like Boston special, and it keeps on going around through. There's like a lot of meat vendors, drinks. There's a bar open up where it serves like its special type of alcohol, the dust demon and the sand shark.
Okay.
And there's a bit of a weapon. There's like a little bit for armorers, like weaponry, a lot of artillerists.
Yeah. Okay.
You in the place like as big as this this was a pretty big place, and guards are kind of like spruced around like around here, kind of like the Gardons from like the Gorons, and a little bit of the Impas from Legend of Zelda.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Kind of like spread out around here, but everyone keeps to themselves. A lot of merchants, a few guilds, a few party members.
Okay.
Good bright horizon for you.
Yeah.
Gathering your bearings.
It's pretty nice area from what I guess some of the armor stuff, if at all possible, because it looks like it.
Yeah, you're allowed. I'll say yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's okay. That's fun.
So you would like to go to the armory or just like check it out?
Yeah, I'll just like check out the blacksmith and all that sort of stuff. See if they have anything of worth.
All right. You walk over there. There's like kind of like a kind of like short and like spunky for its size. Gonna see like the little bit of like the gnome pitching around, just like tinkering on like a few things. Ting ting ting. Kind of has like a little bit like very scumping like goggles on. He's like,
Okay.
he's looking. Okay. Ting ting ting. Hits its thumb. Ah! Ow! Oh! Ah, you stupid hammer! It just like kicks the hammer, like kicks a piece of metal. Ah, I hit this stupid shop! And just looking at it, oh dear God, you're a big guy.
Yes, will you?
Just well, it's been a while since like a few customers came through here, but like actually I've been about a few hours. I am Ak Sotmet. I am as you can see, the very scared gnome that's about to piss his pants.
It seems you were having a bit of trouble there.
Ah, don't worry about it. It's just like the little piece of metal as he like takes another piece of metal. Stupid metal. Stupid hammer. And it's just looking around. It speaks in like a little bit of like goblin tongue.
Yeah. You know, come my village. We had a dragonborn blacksmith who uses fire in his forge.
No, that's pretty impressive. Also, as impressive as I'm not trying to like overshadow you, but I actually heard there was a man who had a volcano kind of like in his house for his forge. If anything, that's amazing. Both the Dragonborn and I mean, the volcano is kind of like outplayed a little bit, but that Dragonborn, on the other hand, it's amazing.
Oh yes, he doesn't. So he has a little bit of himself in every forge.
No, I respect that. I respect that. No, what can I do for you? Make sure I'm not giant.
Well, Brondle's your name, Bron. If you'd like to cut it short.
Brando, what can I do for you, Brando?
I was seeing. I was wondering about your stock and seeing if you might have anything.
Oh, certainly. What are you looking for? What type of piece of armor? What type of weapon do you want?
Well, more to sharpen a weapon more than anything.
Okay, I have loads of trinkets. I have a few battle axes, a few great hammers, war hammers, light hammers, great swords, short swords, long swords, broadswords, claymores, scimitars, double-sided scimitars. I got scythes, I got scythes, I got, you seem like I got a few boken, I have a few kunbo, I have a few, and he's just like looking around, throwing like a lot of like blades, clubs, pikes, spears, Triton in there and a few, and a pike, and daggers.
Okay. Do you have a sharpening stone by perhaps like a hand sharpening stone?
Sharpener?
Yes.
Buddy. Do I actually have that? And he just like goes down in the corral, opens up a crate. Okay, let's see. Tosses out a chicken. And just like goes flying out of nowhere. Tosses out a rock. Nope. Are you looking for flint, granite, or charcoal?
Either's fine. I'm very short on funds at the moment, so.
You see him like dive in. Okay, let's see what I can do. You just start throwing out more. You see a sandwich flies out, piece of cheese, tomato, bread. Okay, let's see. Got him. And he like sits down. There you go.
Ooh.
This will range for about just 3 silver pieces.
All right, I'll give him a gold as they keep the change.
You are great and generous into what you can see like There's like a lot of stuff this ring around to where he goes like puts it in there, slips on the floor.
Are you okay, friend?
I'm fine. My ears burn. To where like he kind of just like slips up, puts it into like one of the like gold bags. Anything else I can do for you?
Nothing in particular, but I do appreciate everything you've helped me with today. I might come back more in the future.
Certainly look for Ahmed's weapon shop.
All right. You have a good day, young one.
You too, big guy. As you just leave out the artillerist. What else would you like to do? You got your sharpener stone. Helps you repair.
I'm gonna put this in my equipment. I guess about to say, how long did it take me to get out here? Like maybe like what, 1-2 hours? Not even that.
See, from where Sebastian stays, it's just like on foot. It's just about 15 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad at all. I only have like 19 gold, so I can't really do much.
You can, I would say, like with that amount, you can go to a pub, go get some food. You can fish for a bit. You can actually go for like a little bit of hunt. You can do like a little bit of quest stuff, like on the side if you want.
I guess I can just explore around the surrounding area, see if there's anything to hunt, maybe wolves or something like that.
All right, give your choice: survival or investigation.
I'm better at survival, so I'm gonna do survival. That's a good 11 because I rolled a 4 plus my 7.
An 11, correct?
Yeah, so 11 in total.
Alright. You kind of like walk through like the little scraggly forest, like kind of like creep through, look on the ground a little bit, like any marks on trees, rocks on the ground, a little bit of like prints, to where you get like a little sense of about medium size prints, reflecting that kind of like a boar, a lion. I would say kind of wolfy, dire wolf like.
Okay.
You just like trudge down like the path like a little bit. Just like keep your bearings to where like you hear like a little bit of like shaking of the bristle of the grass.
Okay. I guess I'll investigate the bristle of the grass.
Investigation.
Oh god, what's my investigation bonus? Oh shit, a good +1. That's a 5.
Where you kind of see like going in, etching in, trying to look very closely. Where you kind of see like a little bit like shaggy tail, a little bit, little rabbit pop out the bushes.
Oh, hello, little rabbit. What color is the rabbit?
Rabbit is a surprisingly, this is pretty unique for this rabbit. Kind of like it's a jackrabbit, but kind of has cheetah-like prints.
Okay. As long as it's not a white rabbit with red eyes, I think I'm fine. No Monty Python here.
It's a jackrabbit with cheetah-like prints. Eyes
Ooh.
glowing, kind of yellow orangey with a hint of green in them.
You're not from around here, little rabbit. You gotta be something special to have that little look to you.
So like kind of like just like shakes its ears a little bit, like a little bit of trance, kind of like stuffing, giving off like a little bit like a saber tooth ish kind of look with like a little bit of like buck teeth kind of sharpened a little bit, kind of like canine esque. A little bit of like a little fangs are appearing on the sides of its mouth.
I don't like the look of this.
To where like you kind of see it looking and then just like bounces and starts bounding and running, resembling that to a cheetah. To where like another bit of like the gusts of like the grass shaking in the background.
All right. I don't like the look of this. I guess already my
Shaking, kind of giving to where you see kind of jumping out very big heavy footprints to where it's like about like a medium size kind of horns wicked curled up, kind of like a mountain goat, like goat ram like, kind of body slender but thicker, like a panther in a sense.
okay.
Tail with like hinge flailing around, kind of not viper, not cobra, or not like any form of snake, but like live wire, like tendrils.
All right.
Yeah. This thing is wicked as it's like drooling from the mouth with a corpse in its jaw and muzzle, reflecting of that jackrabbit beast thing that you saw bounding away.
All right.
And this thing is looking at you and this magnificent like crunch and like devours the whole entire thing and spits out like a head with like the horns like piercing through. Roll initiative.
Ooh,
That's a 19.
don't die, Brondel. Please don't die.
I don't need to die.
19. Alright, you go
Oh, no.
first.
All right. I think it's already just. I'm gonna go ahead and use a Rajay. And then roll
Okay.
my D8.
Using a Rage. Got it.
My Rajay.
Morochi. What you roll? What you roll? What you roll?
Oh god, dude. This is the most fucked up one.
Hold on. As soon as you said that, I gotta pull out my book. I'm scared now. I'm the DM.
Oh shit, dude.
You rolled a what now?
I rolled a good 8.
Oh my god, a bolt of light shoots from your chest. Another creature of your choice with 40. Oh god. Oh god.
I needed to make that Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh lord. Okay.
I have to check. I have to check what my save is. I think it's based off of strength.
It's based off of your god. Do you even know what I rolled?
Give me a second. Let me look at my save here.
I think it's not gonna beat it anyways.
What'd you roll?
It rolled an 8.
Oh, yeah, because it's like 8 plus something plus proficiency. So yeah, I didn't beat it.
No. Yeah, it's 8 plus your proficiency plus your constitution modifier.
Oh god, yeah, definitely.
Alright, to where I would say, like, in the sense, you immediately go into a rage. To where your chest lights up. To where it's like Tony Stark, like Iron Man, like his freaking pulsar cannon in his, like, heart monitor, like his heart container chest, beam out and blast this thing right into the chest. Go ahead and roll that radiant damage.
Oh god. And it's also blinded, just let you know.
Oh my god, so okay, every attack is disadvantage.
It's 9 radiant damage.
Oh god. Oh lord.
And then I guess I'll go up and try to hit it, because that was my bonus action.
Okay, go ahead and roll. Go up to hit it, roll to hit, bro.
That's a 21 to hit.
God! Hits!
Okay, so... Oh god, I gotta add a bunch of rage bullshit here. It's...
Kaz has now got to try out Wild Magic Barbarian now.
Oh yeah, this Wild Magic
Right?
Brother is good.
Right, it's like, I might have to try this out.
That's 18 damage for first attack.
God.
And the second one crits.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, my
So
God.
that's...
I'm so sad. My Gatorade's all the way across the room, and I'm thirsty.
Oh, my God. And, like...
For 27 points of slashing damage.
Okay, what was the first one? How much damage did the first one do?
The first one did 18 points of slashing.
Okay, 18 plus, what was the second one that you said?
27.
Okay, 18 plus 27. Just like in the 40s. Like 43, I want to say.
Yeah, it's a pretty good amount, brother.
Dear. From the Pacificus Totalos of damage, Lord have mercy. 45.
Oh, nice. 45 points of damage.
To where you are like raging in that burst of light, to where like it ends and this thing is like feeling that strength as you just like dash in, kind of like in a rage. Slash
Oh god, this is...
once at like the horn, to where like that one side of its horn cracks and breaks off, and the other one just like pushing it straight through, spinning as you just upwards, like an upward thrust, a slash. Whew. On the gods themselves. That was beautiful.
Oh, amazing, yes.
End of your turn, this thing being blinded is going to just guiding in as it's like little frail. Gotta have to make a few hits at disadvantage. I'm gonna start with the first one. One was a natural 20, but it's disadvantage because it's blinded. So
Yep.
Thank the gods.
does
Praise the god.
a 17 hit your armor class for the first attack?
It does not.
Misses. Okay. For the second little tendril, oh my god, another natural 20.
What the fuck?
And that misses because it's disadvantage of the other dice that rolled at 8. I rolled a 14, so that misses.
Okay.
You.
Alright.
Oh my god. Okay, the third misses completely because that's just a 9 because it rolled another high number. If it was on disadvantage, you would have been hit with 2 crits.
I know, right? Is it my turn now?
It ends its turn as it's still blinded for another neck of initiative. Go ahead.
I was saying it gets its sights back on my turn, but I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action to do the beam of light again because I can do it as a bonus action.
Yeah. Go. Okay. So
Make that con save, buddy.
Okay. Okay. Come on, man. Okay, that's a 9 again. 9 misses to where like another.
Alright.
Hold on, make sure you can hear me.
I can hear you now.
All right. It rolled a 9.
A 9 does not save.
9 does not save.
That's 8. I'm about to say that's 8 points of radiant, and it's blinded again.
Another blasting course to where like it got to where another beam of light to where you can now see on its face. It was so angry and ferocious, wanted to get an attack to where it looks at that beam of light and questioning now to where the aggressiveness is just like diminished to like sadness at this moment. Poor guy. To where poof, a beam of light hits him in the face. Go ahead, Austin. Roll
I'm about to say for the first attack is at 22 because of rolling at advantage because he's blinded.
22 hits.
Alright, I gotta add that damage, baby. That's 18 points of damage.
18 again, okay.
18 points of damage.
Boop, boop, boop. That's another crit.
You can't be saying. Both me and him have been rolling criticals.
It sucks for you because with my brutal critical I have 5 dice. I'm rolling.
Brutal critical is a pain. Brutal critical.
It really is, though.
It could be worse. I could be a half orc and get an extra damage dice.
Yeah, and like you'd be rolling 6 dice at this point.
That is 29 points of damage.
Oh dear lord, 47.
47 in total.
Oh my god, to where like again another. You know what? No, Austin. Final kill. How do you want to do this? Because, like,
I guess I
was going to describe it on what happened because of the chest beam. But no, you actually cleared this within 2 minutes. Like, 2 turns. Bro, this is amazing.
I guess I'll use my sword and cleave its head off.
Oh, God. The Iron Man Pulsator Beam. Like, this is Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3. The Nova beam like through the chest for like plus like the orbital beam just going through your chest and the wild magic surge as you come through blinded to her like it's just scratching like holding its face so it can try to see to her at that last moment where it can you dash in like your pure ferocity. Would you like to say any last words to these to the thing?
Just yell ferociously at it, I guess.
Just like slicing the head to where it flies up in the air, straight to the ground.
I just imagine my character doing like the whole Broly chest beam thing that he did to Goku.
Literally close to like the freaking chest comfort. You must breathe in my rage. Boom, blowing in and just like cutting the head off immediately. It flies off, decapitated, horn missing with another one on there, and you got the head of this thing on the ground. Body falls flat.
That's amazing.
Could have been a lot worse. I could have rolled a 2 and teleported over the place.
Oh god! It's oh no, I don't want to even imagine that. Like, if I were to draw this thing and like animate it in like my own time, literally, it'd be doing like the freaking instant transmission Kamehameha, but it's just sword slashes, slashing back and forth like a torrent.
You know what's bad? So if you would have hit me, I could have took my reaction and rolled the 8-sided again and changed it.
Oh my god! That would have been so terrifying.
Like, yeah, hello, how you doing, my boy?
End of initiative. This thing's body is on the ground, and the head is detached and also on the ground. You Lord have mercy on this creature.
I guess I'm gonna take the creature and go sell it.
You have the head on your shoulder and is just dragging the corpse by the freaking tendril-like tails through the city, like blood and humming. Just like dragging to where like a lot of people are pointing at you,
I'm really laughing.
mouth open in gauze shock.
Hello there. Yes. I'm not injured. Thank you for asking. Thank you.
You go to you go to
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you
Are you okay,
ladies and
Cash?
gentlemen,
I'm sorry. It's just like it's Austin.
Cash has died, guys.
ladies and gentlemen, if you figured out if you now figured out why the episode is now called Bron gets a clean sweep, that's the reason why.
This is why. The strangest thing is, you know how much. Okay, he did 45 the first time, correct?
Yes.
And he did like 47 the next time, correct?
Correctamundo, 'cause it's the
This thing, he cleared this whole entire creature's HP within 2 turns. Like,
power of a barbarian.
I'm not. This is like me breaking like the mirror edge of this whole entire session. He literally, in like, I had this whole entire thing planned out on phone too, nonetheless, the creature that I think this party or just one person can actually go against and be fine with. If anything, he cleared it quick as possible. That is amazing.
Oh, I'm gonna be talking about this tomorrow before I DM.
Yes, please do. I will send them the link. I will do anything, bro.
Dude, that's amazing.
You head to I can't remember what they call them whenever like they go to like the hunters, so they can give them like the
I guess like a trapper.
Trapper. There it is. To where you head to like a little bit like the hunter trapper, walking in, merge to where you say this. Okay, what can I? Hello
there.
How? As he's just looking. That was one of our quest boards for the Hunters Guild, like the Hunter Guild, and you cleared it within
About a minute, not even that.
I put that poster up and for everybody to see, everybody in the Hunters Guild, not just everybody, anyone who could take the job. You didn't even grab the sheet, rasped me, and you. Okay.
Well, it sort of attacked me, so I defended myself.
Noted. Too early. Okay.
Is it possible to get the head skinned for the skull? I would like the skull.
I'll see what I can do. Just put it. Do you even know what this beast is?
No, but I know it went down pretty easily.
Dear God. Damn. This is
Nicole, why are my hands cold?
This is called a Jacapello.
Oh, Jack Polo.
Yup, Jacapello. I'll see. You see him, like, you put the head and the carcass on the table.
Oh,
It's weird, like, he just, like, takes a knife, carve in, goes from the thigh, and just wraps it out to where he's like, okay, I'm gonna need your hand. You're gonna need to, like, pull from, like, the little bit of, like, the nerve end and just, like, rip it out.
How about that? I'll do.
Right? You go ahead. Don't roll for this, because what's your strength?
A 20.
Yep, thought so. You immediately just, like, by the tip of your, like, your middle finger and your index, and just, like, peel the sucker off to where, like, it happens in a second, and he's just, like, looking at you like the biggest bug eyes. Yeah, I was going to count you down, but never mind.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, and he just, like, continues off with the head, and to where he gets out, separates it from, like, the meat and the fur, and gives you the skull. Here you go, you have a Jacapello skull with the one piece of the horn missing.
Ah, yes. It came off in battle.
He's like, got it. For this whole entire score of the meat, the fur, and the bones, a good total of 500 gold pieces.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Now, it's 500 gold pieces, mainly because you're keeping the skull. But 500 gold
That's
pieces,
fine.
500 gold pieces. Alright? And he's like,
That's perfectly fine by me.
he sets a bag on the table for you. You have 500 gold pieces, bro.
Why, thank you. I'd like to go make the skull a shoulder pad.
Oh, dear God. Brondel radiates black Air Force energy. You head
It's a
to...
trophy of battle.
You walk over to Ahmed's artillery shop to where he's like this, how do you do? And you just drop the skull on the counter to where you just see him immediately jump back. By Queen on a barrel.
Sir, I would like you to make this a shoulder pad for me.
A shoulder pad? Like,
Yes.
how big this skull is, I can make you a shoulder pad and a big blade with this.
Oh, I'd like the blade as well. That'd be cool.
Okay. You just see him crack his fingers. Shoulder pad, I can get done in a few minutes, but the blade, you're gonna have to come back later.
That's perfectly fine. What, a few hours, maybe a day?
Up 2 to 3 hours.
All right. How much would this cost in total, good friend?
For just the shoulder pad, nothing else. And the blade, I know the blade, but just the shoulder pad, no any other part of the armor.
No.
Rough. I'll have 275 gold pieces.
Do it. That's fun.
Therese, like, set out 275 gold pieces. Mark that from your currency.
Yep, I'm doing that right now.
Okay, okay, where's the... He speaks back in Goblin tongue. Fucking hammer. Look, there's the hammer. And he was like, okay, time to get to work. Where he kind of, like, takes it back in the back, to where you hear, like, a lot of... like, a lot of gears moving around, a lot of, like, sawing going on. Walks out to where... Shoulder guard. You want straps or no straps?
I think straps would be more useful.
Right.
Less of a chance of it falling off.
Is it just for the one shoulder strap or for the two?
Oh, one.
Uh,
I can do it around the body.
you see him come out, like he goes back in, throws a piece of bone into the smelter, and he walks out as he just lets down on the table with like the leather on the side, and you can see the shoulder, like the bone shoulder plate, is kind of like still like melting into like in that crimson spot where it's like lighting up red. He's like this, okay, where like he just kind of shoots it a little bit. Come here for a second. To where he like goes, he leans over, waves towards you.
I'll about to say I'll crouch down for him as much as I can.
He says, "Hold this nail right there." To where like he kind of holds it, and he's just like holding his hand over yours. All right, keep it in the air, and I'm going to hit it as fast as I can. 3.
All right, go ahead.
2. To where like you keep it in the air, and he says, "All right, drop it."
Drop.
And he slams as hard as he can, hitting the stone plate, like the shoulder plate, to where it just brights up with a beaming light, to where like the coax of the smoke kind of like shifts out and sizzles out, to where you can see that bone-plated shoulder pad lighting up, and it kind of like reflects a little bit of specific light. Very magical of effects.
Yay, magic.
So we're like, he says, all right, there you go. You grab
I'll
the
put it on the shoulder, strap it on.
What is your armor class right now?
20, and that's without any bonuses.
What is this?
Let's say Kaz gave me that +1 to armor class to attuning with the crystal.
Because of the crystal. Add a +2 actually, to where it's now 22. And you are now, I know with your rage, you're already resistant. Because if you go into rage,
I'm not like bear barbarian resistant though. I can only resist like bludgeoning, slashing.
Anytime you get hit with anything of, if you get hit with any form of acid, poison, or necrotic, it is halved.
Okay, so resistant to acid, poison. Okay, not a problem.
All right.
I'll write that down underneath my resist. Oh, I'll put that in my little notes here.
They get him all as a 22. See? You.
Am I wrong though?
Kinda. But
necrotic and acid.
You see Aquaman's like this. All right, come back within 2-3 hours. I should have your plate done.
Motherfucker, 22 AC.
Is it 22 AC, yo? Yeah, and stuff like that.
I'll tell you right now, when I hit level 20, that strength and constitution are going up to 24, and the armor class is 2.
So if anything, I know what I'm getting into.
Also, the beast barbarian is like a lot worse because they can grow a tail when they rage, and as a reaction, they can roll a d8 and add that to their armor class.
So if anything, they can have a 28 to 38.
Yes.
God damn.
So if anything, what I'm doing is mild. But, oh shit, sorry about that, folks. For some reason, Discord was acting wonky. But you see Aquaman's like this, yeah, I'll You'll come back in like 2-3 hours. I'll be done.
Yeah, let's say that's fine.
You the artillery shop, and what do you do now, Brandon?
I guess I'll go wait in the bar for 2 to 3 hours.
All right, you head straight to the bar of Brookshire, where they sell their special Dust Demon and Sand Shark alcohol.
What was this thing called again that I just fought?
Thing a Jacapello.
Jack, Okay, it's not in my thing of list here, so I can't see anything on it.
Jacapello. Okay, I'll tell you what a Jacapello is.
Do you have, like, the stat block?
This is custom made. Jacapellos are a combination of, when it comes to a few creatures, it is a jackalope, a panther, ram, and kind of an ethereal creature that is not in your database.
Okay.
Jacapello. I can spell it for you. You will spell Jacapello.
I have a bruise on my knee.
Dustin's so scared now.
And it's bad. I can cover like the entire top of my knee.
I feel like Austin's so scared for me to spell this thing.
I'm about to say, don't worry about fucking spelling it. What was it?
Dude,
what was
I think
it?
we're all dyslexic in the chat.
What was it stat block? As in, like, what stats did it have?
Yeah, like what? Like did it have anything special?
It actually had something special. It's just it was blinded not to do it.
Just one for the situation.
I will tell you this. Its strength was about 15, and its dexterity was a 20 straight.
I was about to say, it had a better dex than I did. I guess it just rolled pretty garbage on initiative.
It did. It did vary. Constitution is pretty decent. Wisdom is pretty decent. Intelligence is pretty average. Charisma, not so much. But
I was about to say,
it is pretty much expertise and intimidation when it comes to stature.
okay, no problem. So, I'm about to say, tell me how to spell this thing, and I'm gonna put this Jack Panther thing as a equipment thing.
Jacapello. Okay, you ready? You ready?
I'm guessing it's Jack, then A, then I'm.
Surprisingly, no. It's JAQ.
What the fuck?
Get shut up. JAQ apostrophe O P O L A O. Jacapello. It's the
Jack Capello shoulder pad.
Yeah, because how it's spelled, it's the pronunciation of the language of the whole entire area. They call it Jacapello. How it's spelled is different in how it sounds. I
guess to make it more even custom, I'm going to take a javelin and put the symbol of Odin on the on it. You know me, I gotta have my flavor.
Oh, dear Lord. I've never laughed this hard since high school. But let's continue. As soon as you go into the bar, the bartender asks, "All right, first new customer. If you want to come up to the bar, what drink do you want? Do you want to try out our Dust Demon, or do you want to try out the Sand Shark?"
I guess you're a demon drink, I guess.
The Dust Demon. Would you like it as a shot, single, double, triple, or the whole bottle?
I guess I'll take the whole bottle and I'll just drink it slowly.
Oh, that's about 15 gold pieces, my friend.
I'll give him 15 gold pieces.
Alright. Sit it right there on the bar. So where you gonna go take a sip? Give me a constitution saving throw, my friend.
I'm pretty good at those.
I know you should be.
Let me get my dice here, man. I gotta add my +9.
This man rolls.
That's a 29.
Oh Lord! What'd you roll?
A 20.
Oh, if you were gonna get hammered, you weren't now. Man destroyed the DC. Man,
strong.
the man's destroyed the DC. Dang. By 4.
So here's the thing. I'm gonna roll like a god tonight, but tomorrow when I'm DMing, I'm gonna roll like shit.
All right. You see as he gives you the bottle, the whole entire thing looks gray, like not clear, not like a tint of like white to give like the little grayish, because like a few like white carbonate, like white alcoholic drinks. This thing is pure gray, kind of like dust itself. You
Place I can get blue paint.
I told you. It came out of nowhere. You drink it straight up to where, like, this thing is bitter, hit heavy, but it has a tanginess to it. It has, like, a good tanginess to it.
Tanginess.
Oh no, you gotta start it off. But
I'm
wait,
drinking Gatorade, dude, in an oversized sweater. I'm already lit.
Alright, but is there a place I can get blue paint here?
yes, actually.
I want to paint my face.
You don't give her ideas now.
I got some blue. I'm getting some blue paint to paint the symbol, because the symbol's a watching blue eye, so I need it to be blue.
I would say yes. You can actually go to like a carpenter shop.
Ooh.
All right. How much is the blue paint?
Do it.
It's just the standard price of like a few paint tools, just 8 gold pieces.
8 gold pieces. All right, not a problem.
He head
So
over
you
to
just got 500 gold pieces. That's not a problem for you.
I've gone from 500 something to 208.
Oh no!
because he made a shoulder plate. And he has a blade coming.
Oh, okay. I think I might have been taking the dog out when that happened.
All right,
I
but
completely missed that.
if all honesty, you go. I would say like you're gonna go and get your paint. Now zooming on, gotta fix this. Zooming on to where you asked Adela as like this. I would say it's been like about an hour for you since you left Brundle. Zooming off to where Asphodel is. Asphodel, you had got done with like a few chores, helping a few horses, tending to the garden in place, helping a few stable hands.
Like lunges and hoisted.
Yep.
Calling a couple of them fat because he decided to hurt himself, and so now we gotta lose the weight.
They're like, you are now just kind of looking at like a few stable hands who are like, one of them just like laying on the ground while the other one is just like fanning him off. Where Aaron
Well, yeah,
walks up to
just
you.
trying to make sure you're in a good, healthy condition. Do not bite my hand.
And you see like the little where you see Aaron walk up, looking at you and just like, hmm. I still want to say that you are hiding something, especially from Sebastian.
I'm not hiding anything from him.
I mean, it's pretty obvious. Trust me, you just came out of nowhere.
I don't know. He's also a very caring person.
Yeah, we know Sebastian is, but a few people I don't want him to. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. Don't even think about hurting Sebastian.
Why would I hurt him?
I don't know. Why would you?
I don't know. I've never really hurt anybody in my life. So why would I start now?
I don't believe that.
I haven't hurt anybody. I'm telling the 100% truth.
He's looking around and like he says, "All right, follow me." As a matter of fact, no.
Okay.
Since I don't trust you, you're walking right in front of me.
Okay. She's just skipping along. Doesn't know where she's going. She's just skipping along.
To where
Like,
like,
we'll be back to the lunch line later, sir. Don't eat too much hay.
to where like the horse is just like immediately like shaking its tail, and just goes over to the hay immediately.
Jackass! I don't know that's your new name now, jackass. She keeps.
Like you guys like walk out a little bit to a little bit of like the training room that Sebastian mentioned to Brondel. And then, like, you see Aaron looking at you immediately. I need to know what you're capable of.
I don't even know what I'm capable of, so we'll find out together.
Yeah. Roll initiative.
Okay. That's a 12.
Oh, that is a low roll for me. You go first. For you see Aaron. Right, I'm gonna need you to hit. For me to actually get serious, you're gonna actually need to hit. You're gonna need to hit me. So you go first.
Okay. Well, she pulls out one of her long swords, almost a great sword, my bad. She takes out one of her short swords, and I guess just goes to hit.
Alright, roll to hit.
Alright, so this is a +8. That's a dirty 20.
Hits.
That's 9 points of damage.
It's where you like run up holding your blades, slashing straight at him to where like he takes the brunt from his chest. What else
I'm going
would
to
you
do
like?
it again, because
Go ahead.
I go again because, 2 attacks. That did not go on my dice tray. That probably does not hit. That's a 10.
Misses to where you go to slash again, flies through. You have bonus action.
Let's do it again then, yeah.
Alright, roll to hit.
Oh, that's a 1.
It definitely misses. Oh, fucking hell, man. I have. Alright, and then your turn to where you see him. Okay. and just uses
Excuse me.
earthquake.
Thank you.
You see him wild shape
Oh, okay.
into
Okay.
a dire wolf. It's where he runs to give you like a slash across your face.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit.
Right on the DC.
Take 8 points of slashing. I think. Hold on.
I'm still in the I'm still well in the 90s.
Because it's a dire wolf, make sure I roll the right dice. No. Why did I say, claw? I mean, bite. So, yeah, it still hits. So
He took a nom nom. So
take,
he's trying to bite my face?
bite your arm, actually.
Okay. I was like, he's trying to bite my face?
Alright. Take 9 points of piercing damage,
You said
but
none?
if whenever the target,
Gotta
make
succeed
a
on a strength
DC.
throw.
Take a DC 13 strength saving throw, yo. Or be knocked prone. What you got?
You said what was the DC?
13.
Right on the DC.
To where you are able to, like,
Yeah.
releases from the clutches. And roll me either a survival or a constitution.
Survival or Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Which one is higher? I'm gonna do survival because I get advantage on those. I thank God for advantage. That's a 17. Is that a 7?
You look at your arm for a little bit as soon as, like, that
Oh.
bite,
Yeah.
making a slash.
17 plus 6, so 23.
17 plus. Oh, God, okay. You look at your arm real quick as you take that bite and, like, it rips away. Looking at your arm for a little bit, and you're trying to notice if you are leaking a little bit. You are fine so far. You're fine.
Okay.
Ending his turn. You.
My turn again?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. I guess 3 attacks once again. So that first one, that's definitely hits with an 18 plus 6.
Hits.
Alright. Oh no, go back. Okay. That's at 11 points of damage.
Okay.
That's a 15 plus 8. That
Hits.
hits. That sucks balls. That's 8 points of damage.
Yup. Okay. Running on that damage.
That is... Oh, my math is failing me.
Say the numbers.
14. 14.
Right on the
Does that
armor
hit?
class. Right on the
Fuck
armor class
yeah.
of the dire wolf.
Fuck yeah, dog. Let's roll Caduceus. Oh, Caduceus. That's 10 points of damage.
To where you just run in left, right, in and off, slashing perfectly, kind of like spinning your blades a little bit. It's like a little grin on your face. Kind of see it's holding its position, still growling. It's gonna go in for 2 attacks.
He's just smiling sweetly, too.
One's a natural 1, so that misses, but the other one is a 21 to hit. Hits.
That do hit.
Alright. Okay. That is 13 so far.
Jesus.
13 so far. And you get an additional points of damage.
Damage.
Good old damage. Good old damage.
Damage. Damage.
Damage!
Damage. We're all mentally insane. We should be in psych wards.
Roll me a strength thief DC 13 as usual.
Natural 17, so never mind, 19.
Destroy it. Yeah, you beat Torino. Also, no longer not prone, but you do take that 13 points of damage.
13? Alright. 13 points of damage.
Survival or survival or constitution check. Save.
I get advantage on I'm gonna do survival again, because I get a plus. That's not the d20. Hike. 21.
Some of you're noticing you're starting to bleed.
Oh. That's not normal. I usually don't bleed.
You're noticing you're bleeding. At the point where, like, you see the direwolf is still looking at you and growling. Just looking.
What'd you say?
It's just like he's looking at you to where, like, you're still noticing bleeding as it's growling at you. Just growling at you repeatedly.
Okay. This is starting to get a little. I'm starting to learn something I didn't know. I've never bled before.
It's your turn.
Alright. 3 attacks. 3 attacks.
And you notice yourself. I'll give you another keyword. You're bleeding.
Right. What does it look like?
Your blood. Your blood. From your mind, you've never bleed and you've never been cut before. But that second bite where, like, his canine teeth kind of pierced pretty hard. And it's oozing red this time with a hint of something also behind it.
She's gonna use one of her focuses to heal up a little bit, which is a D6 plus 4, just so he doesn't notice.
So you don't notice. Also, did it say you were bleeding? Mm-hmm.
Yes, she heals up. She heals up 10 points.
All right.
Yeah, she's kind of a little shocked that she's bleeding because she's never bled before. This is literally her first time bleeding.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Alright, that was bonus action, I believe. No, that was one of the actions. No, that was a bonus action. Never mind, I lied. So, first. Fuck you, bitch. 16 plus 8. I know that hits.
16 plus 8.
Yeah, 16 plus 8.
Definitely.
Okay, that's sucky. That's only 9 points of damage.
To where he takes that 9 points.
That's a natural 2 plus 8, so a 10.
Misses.
I don't think that hits.
Misses.
I just don't think that hit.
What'd you roll this time for the last one? Oh, did you already use your thing for your healing? Your bonus action for your healing?
Yeah, and I healed up. Yeah.
Yep.
I healed 10 points.
He goes in to roll for. They both miss. Never mind. To where he goes to run and jump and tackle and bite you. Ending his turn to where you're able to dodge out the way. Now I need for you to do me a thing here, Asphodel.
Uh-huh.
I want you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I get advantage on all things wisdom, right? Right?
I
I
don't
think
know.
that's what it is.
I don't know. Do
Let
you?
me go see if it saves. This is new for me. Hold on a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't say saving throws. It only says for the checks. But I get like a +4 to it. That doesn't help because that's a 14.
This beginning of your turn, something kind of takes hold of you, like a part of yourself immediately. More vicious part of you, where
Oh.
you feel your blood kind of boiling a bit.
Oh, okay.
And something
Okay.
activates in that moment.
Okay.
What would you like to do? Asked Fidel.
She's gonna let it. She doesn't know. So she just feels something activate. That's it.
Yeah, a certain reservoir of what you are as a type of fighter activates.
Okay. Does she feel any like ability that she could use awaken, or just something festering?
Ability.
Well, she would like to try and use that ability.
All right, go ahead. What would you like to do on that ability?
You know, I think actually she is going to. She's going to cast Shatter.
Do you feel that manifest in like that part of your mind building up? DC Constitution, correct?
Uh, let me go look. I have spell cards for a reason. Fuck, I wasn't prepared. I didn't think we'd get to this point. Shatter. You think the mountain just cast a spell? It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Um, that is a 12, so it fails.
Um, yeah, my DC's a 16. So that's 3d8. And he takes the full burn of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
How much?
What the
Oh,
hell happened?
19. 19?
Ooh. To where
19?
you feel that momentous to where like your eyes kind of like drift back as you kind of black out for a moment. And what you hear in like that wakening darkness as you black out, you hear a shatter of thunder and a yelp out of nowhere. About like a few minutes as you are able to shift back, you see a knocked out, not dead, but knocked out Aaron on the ground.
Whoopsie.
Where you
No,
see
no.
like dang it, Austin.
Wait, how's he not? How's he unconscious?
Because the blast kind of has like a special booming effect because of your thing. You
Oh, okay.
you are
Well, bad.
it hit up to where like you see Sebastian and like a few workers come out. Well, that just what in
I just
tarnation happened?
I don't know. He fell.
To where like you see like
Fell.
give me a deception.
Oh, that's a 5.
You see him like put his like fist on his hip. Asphodel.
I don't know. I honestly don't know what happened. We were fighting, and the next thing I know, he's laying on the ground.
She like hear it immediately. Ugh. When it comes in, you go to wild shape. That's my favorite one. Now, that feeling effect of thunder, on the other hand, didn't feel so good. Ugh. To where you see he looks at you and gets up. Okay, there was one thing, alright. She is a spellcaster.
I'm a what?
You're a spellcaster, probably of Arcane, and probably from the Man of Scarlet Eyes.
She's looking at Sebastian like, I don't know who that is. He's talking a bunch of gibberish.
Spellcaster, you see Sebastian, like, spellcaster, maybe in the Man with Scarlet Eyes. I don't know what he's talking about, actually.
I don't either. I have the blades that I like to use, and I'm never giving you back. And I don't know who. I don't know what. How would that person have Scarlet Eye?
Like, a few things, like, reverberating around. Shoot! To where a little bit of a ting ting landing on the ground, pretty much outside of your guys' vicinity. To where you hear in the background, what's this? Oh, shiny! Very, very
Asphodel
shiny.
immediately looking at it too because it's shiny.
You immediately bolt out as soon as you hear the word shiny.
Shiny?
To where
Where? Where? Shiny? Shiny? Where?
you see Chrome like poking a stick at something extremely shiny.
She's starting to poke at it too with the stick. She grabs a stick from somewhere, starts poking it with the stick.
So like, grabbing, like you two are like poking at it with a stick, like shiny, and as soon as like you keep poking it, it immediately just like since like a surge of lightning straight towards you, Asphodel.
Wow! Wow! Please don't hurt me!
Take 4 points of lightning damage.
You said 4?
Yeah, 4 points of lightning.
Ow! It shocked me. It's no longer pretty and shiny.
So like as soon as you like get attached, like a cat like attacked by it, you see it's like glowing in like this heat dense like thing to where the shroud fades immediately, and you see something golden. It's like it's crystal size golden. Crystal size golden. To where you see Chrome still poking it as the crystal moves all the way towards you, and it kind of like warps straight into your hand.
Oh,
Wisdom
she
save.
wants to throw it down, but like she also doesn't. It's at me. I don't know if I should be friendly with it or not.
Give me a wisdom save.
Oh, I'm just gonna fail. You know my wisdom modifier. That's actually an 18.
Your eyes.
Natural 18. I don't add anything.
You kind of space out once more, except your eyes are glowing this time. To where you are seeing, kind of like holding herself shorter than you, and she's just like holding her arms and like holding the top of her head, and it's like you can hear like a few sniffles.
Who's there?
You see pretty like, short, short for her size, and just like looking up, golden eyes, freckles on her face. Dwarven, dwarven figure with a few tears, short hair, wearing kind of like plate, like kind of like scale-ish armor, like very like scale-ish heavy armor, with like a few bracers and like very huge gauntlets. She's just like looking at you with like a few tears as she just like wipes her face. Who are you?
I'm Asphodel.
Asphodel, so like a flower.
Yeah, not exactly like the flowers. They're actually in my hair.
And you see her immediately just. Oh, um. Wait, hold on. If I'm talking. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. This is bad. This is very bad. Very, very bad.
I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. It kind of just flew into my hand. It was not welcomed.
I don't want to be rude, but I'm Toma.
I don't know who you are at all.
Honestly, I don't know who you are, but it'd be better to explain who I am, though. I was a part of a group called the Mystics. And said group had a lot of problems. Not only just with like a few of our anger issues, but to a point where all of us were either separated or were dead. And when separated, we threw away and destroyed our crystals on our very last adventure together, to where we lost pretty much everything to the man with Scarlet Eyes.
That's the second time today I've heard that name, and I still don't know who that is.
Man with Scarlet Eyes is I guess you can call him a man, like a man at this point, but like a person with very, very wicked and dangerous powers. Dangerous enough to where they cause harm to everybody nearby.
Okay.
And it harms pretty much anybody who he seems forfeit.
Uh-huh.
I could tell you more about the man with Scarlet Eyes, but even I don't know that much about him. All I know is that like he is a monster. Since he killed the person that I love dearly right in front of me while I was scared, didn't move, and didn't do anything.
I don't know how that feels, but it must be tough.
She left.
I've not loved anything except for Sebastian.
Oh, is he your?
Even then, I don't really know. What?
Is he your lover of some sorts?
No, he more kind of like adopted me because I was living in a bush.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice.
I mean, I'm used to living in bushes, though. It's kind of where I spent all of my life. Well, actually, no, I lived in a greenhouse.
She says, I could tell you much more, but like, it's better if I can start off to where who I am and what me and my party were doing and how we got acquainted to the crystals that you see now. I am
Alrighty.
Toma Elphis. I am a clansman dwarf from the highest peak of Fridgewinter. Fridgewinter is part of not the island that I am currently on, but a little bit of residents from the great big spire of Nezamik and the coastal region of a few stray islands, especially from where Iridian was from.
I don't know who that is either.
I pretty much am, well, I was the paladin of who I was, like, of the original group, but not anymore since we disbanded.
Well, I'm sad to hear that you and your friends disbanded.
We mainly disbanded because of, I have mentioned before, there were the deaths in the group. We lost a lot of people, and we were perfect together, but I guess forever doesn't last, well, entirely.
Well, technically, forever does last entirely. It just, things happen.
It's mainly to the point of, as much as I want to make sure everything goes back from the way it was to where we were all just go-lucky, happy, doing quests, getting drinks, or going around helping people left and right, but we can't do that anymore, and I can't even find where the rest of my party is, because it's, from the whereabouts, it's just me and my friend, like our friend Osmond, just still here. We've been trying to look for where everybody else is.
Mm,
And all I know is that,
I could help.
oh, that'd be nice, actually. I would say we can look for Osmond first, but meantime, I'll try to see if I can help you.
Okay.
I'll try. But, if you don't mind, as, like, she stands up. Oh, and I kind of need to give you something as well. Mainly, are you in like an adventuring party, or are you pretty much just stuck in the homestead of your life? Like, just stuck in the homestead?
I'm just living at home. I wouldn't say I'm stuck. Well, actually, I am stuck. I kinda can't leave the house.
Is there a reason why? I thought you said Sebastian was a good guy.
It's not that Sebastian's keeping me. I'm sort of being watched. And if I leave the house, they're gonna find me, and then someone's not gonna be happy, and I could get pulled back to where I don't want to go.
I think I can give you a little bit of a hint, but in the meantime, as she just like lifts her hands, like lifts her hand like to shake your hand.
She shakes, she extends it and shakes back.
I think I can trust you.
And I think I can trust you.
To where you feel the radiant energy booming straight into your person, of like the gold feeling, and it feels warm, but like a gentle touch for like a little bit of like the cool breeze. You have something of Toma's, but you
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
But you do not know yet.
Okay.
Essence will come later on. But in the meantime, you zoom out of that little space out to where you can see Chrome is like waving her stick right in your face.
That's a stick.
You see her, that is a stick. It's my stick.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I looked at the crystal, saw some lady in it.
You see,
She asked me if I was in an adventuring party, and I told her no.
she looks at you with a very confused face, tilting her head. What?
I don't know. I'm so confused.
You just see her immediately. Okay. And she kind of just like walks around, like running around the yard.
She goes back to the horses. Doesn't even care to go back to Aaron. She goes back to the horses.
Aaron is pretty much gone at this point.
We got the fat one.
Aaron and like Sebastian pretty much gone there inside the house. That kind of just chillaxing, kind of just like brushing him off a little bit. Brondel, let's go to zoom back straight to you, Brondel. So like the 2 hour mark is up and you went back to go get your blade from Ahmed.
Alright, go and get this blade, alright.
Jacapello blade. Or the broadsword. This broadsword pretty much does the exact same damage as a greatsword.
Okay. I should write this in my weapons, shouldn't I?
Yes.
I'm copying and pasting the name because I'm not trying to back and forth here.
Is the Jacapello blade. The broadsword, it does pretty much the exact same thing. No special effects on this, even though like the magic imbued from it. There's no special effects, afraid not. It's just your standard. It's just like the standard mill broadsword. But I would say the add-on damage, on the other hand, what is the add-on damage for it now for you?
I have my greatsword's a +1, so it's +10.
I'd say it'd be a plus, like not to hit, but for like the additional damage.
A +6 because it's a +1 weapon.
I would say a plus. I would say a +6 for the blade then.
Okay. Okay, not a problem.
To where you look at this blade, it's pretty much like how a Skyrim bone blade would look like, but this one actually is a little bit different.
Alright.
Now, you see the look of the blade to where it's pretty much like the standard bone broadsword, but
What if I rub my crystal on it?
you rub your crystal on the blade, and you see kind of like not of like streaking light going through it, kind of like from Gravity Falls we had like the black light. It's kind of like the black light to where like you kind of like hover your crystal over it. There are incantations on the blade, compensating because of your wall of magic.
Pretty.
You wave your blade through it to where like the crystal seems it can be attuned to it.
I would like to try to attune the crystal to this blade.
You attune the crystal, but there's no special effects to said crystal, to said weapon whenever you touch the crystal to it. If anything, the crystal is not attached to it. Something might happen in the near future, and we do not know.
Okay.
But you kind of have the, I would say like the effect as soon as you like put the crystal on it, to where like your hilt is pretty much the same, and like the crystal is adjacent to it, hanging off kind of like a little keychain, like or like a little ring of it. You see the shine as you like kind of tilt it at the right angle. It red waves, kind of like a light, like a red tint to it, to the blade, like a reddish pink.
Pretty.
You have your blade, and
I'm guessing I'm on my way back now. It's probably late.
you're heading way back to where we are going to cut it for tonight.
All right. Good session, everybody.
Good session, and a lot of laughter from me. I am sorry, but Bron gets first kill, and he gets to name this episode.
I don't know. I like when he called it when
Bron,
he called it earlier in the session.
I think he said like Bron gets a cheap kill. I think is what he said.
No.
it was like-
Rondell's clean sweep.
Clean sweep.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Well, yeah, that's not actually gonna be called. I might put, and I'm gonna actually put it at this Bronze Queen Sleep.
Oh yeah.
But either way, good night for everybody, and enjoy. I'll see you. Technically, this isn't a Thursday, but I will see you next Sunday. Not this one, but whenever the twins get back. See you later.
Oh yeah.
And boom.